All right, let's get more on the Fed now. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell just wrapping up a speech in the run-up to the crucial monthly jobs report coming on Friday. Yahoo Finance's Jennifer Schonberger joins us now. She's been monitoring those comments. So, Jen, what did you hear?
Thanks, Julie. Fed Chair Jay Powell says the Fed intends to do what it takes to keep the economy humming and avoid recession, but pointed to cutting interest rates in smaller increments.
Overall, the economy is in solid shape. We intend to use our tools to keep it there. We remain resolute in our commitment to our maximum employment and price stability mandates.
Speaking at the National Association for Business Economics annual meeting in Nashville, Powell said if the economy unfolds as expected, the Fed will cut rates, quote, over time toward a more neutral stance. The Fed chair said the sense of the committee is not one that wants to cut rates quickly, though he added if the economy slows more than expected, they can cut faster.
We will do what it takes in terms of the speed with which we move. When we wrote down our SEPs and made our decision, it was a situation where people were thinking, the bulk of the committee was at 75 or 100 basis points, and the votes were on 50, and that would mean 2 more cuts. It wouldn't mean more 50s.
Powell noted that the risks are two-sided now on inflation. Powell said recent inflation data indicate further progress toward a sustained return to the Fed's 2% target. He says the job market doesn't need to cool more for inflation to continue falling back to 2%. And speaking of the job market, while it has cooled, Powell characterized it as, quote, solid, pointing to low levels of layoffs and saying that the unemployment rate right now is right in the range of what's considered full employment. Guys?
And Jennifer, what did you take away on the size of rate cuts ahead from Powell, and also what we heard from Fed's Raphael Bostic today about another possibly 50 basis point cut?
Yeah, Josh, you and Julie were talking about this earlier in the program. And certainly Powell pointed to the SEP, and the consensus seems to be for a more measured pace, looking at perhaps 2 more 25 basis point rate cuts. You heard him say we're not looking at 50s. But one person who may be looking at 50s is Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic, who told Reuters in an interview earlier today that if we were to see the job market data deteriorate between now and the November policy meeting, he would be open to a 50 basis point rate cut then. Keep in mind, he said that he had only penciled in 1 more 25 basis point rate cut this year. So just proof that the SEP, these interest rate projections, really much like a snapshot in time. This Fed very data dependent. Guys?
All right, Jennifer, thank you. Appreciate it.